Detroit. Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
The man police say was murdered by 2 fake DTE workers has been identified as business owner Hussein Murray, and new tonight, one of the suspects is behind bars. We received word of the arrest from the Oakland County Sheriff's Office just minutes before Local 4 News at 6 on Local 4 Plus.
Police tell us one suspect was arrested in Shreveport, Louisiana. That's over 1,000 miles from where the murder took place. Jacqueline Francis spoke to Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard as the search for the second suspect continues.
We want to start here outside of a pawn and jewelry shop in Hamtramck. It's miles away from the crime scene in Rochester Hills. But this pawn shop is owned by the victim. If you take a look at the front door, it says, due to a family emergency, we are closed until further notice. And now police are telling us they believe there may be a connection between the murder and this pawn shop. This is 72-year-old Hussein Murray, a father, grandfather, and business owner. On Friday, the unthinkable happened. It started with a knock at the door.
We're DTE. We're checking for gas leaks.
These 2 men posing as DTE employees were allowed inside the Murray's Rochester Hills home. Police say Hussein was taken to the basement and brutally killed, while his wife was tied up with duct tape.
The house was ransacked, and, they were specifically looking for cash or a safe, things like that.
Police don't know if anything was stolen, but they do believe the crime was targeted and possibly connected to Hussein's Hamtramck pawn shop.
Whether it was specifically related to them owning a business, jewelry and pawn business, that would be kind of our intuition on this topic, but we don't know that for a fact yet, obviously, until we capture the folks and if and when they talk about their motive.
On Saturday, the man standing closest to the camera was arrested in Shreveport, Louisiana, more than 1,000 miles away from the scene of the crime. The search for the second suspect continues. The man barely seen here in the doorbell video, hanging back, appearing to be avoiding the camera. We have a statement given to us from the family. It's from Hussein's grandson. It reads in part, quote, "My grandfather was a man with a heart of gold who treated all those around him with kindness and compassion. We are heartbroken by the news of his death, but our family will bond through this with the resolve he has instilled in us by being the man he was." Reporting in Hamtramck, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
Thank you, Jacqueline. DTE is issuing tips to protect you from falling victim to impersonation scams. First, check for identification. Legitimate employees will always carry and show photo ID badges. Also, there are no unannounced visits. DTE will always try to contact you before coming to your home. Lastly, verify with DTE before allowing anyone into your home.